Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Solitude with Soleil, where I share my thoughts with you in solitude. I'm Soleil, and today we're tackling a challenging topic: how to stand firm in the face of a potential smear campaign, rumors, or gossip. If you've ever been in a tight knit community where gossip spreads like wildfire, this episode is for you. If you're new here, this is a self podcast where I talk to you directly from my mind to the mic. We've all been there, caught in the crossfire of a rumor mill where your character is being questioned, assassinated, and you find yourself battling anxiety over how to control the narrative. Maybe someone's ability to distort and twist your words is putting you in an unfavorable light. Perhaps you're tempted to explain yourself further or provide evidence to set the record straight, hoping that clarity will somehow lead to accountability. But today, I want to share some insights from my own experience and offer you a strategic approach to handling these situations. Let's break it down into actionable steps. But before I do that, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you may have a vindictive ex-partner, a toxic family member, or friend who is just dead set on disseminating negative information about you? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you have triggers and previous maybe experiences with being bullied or being talked about in an unfavorable light, and you want to keep your social standing, and no one wants to be talked about, no one wants to be the center of gossip? So you try your best to control the narrative. There is nothing wrong with you for that. That's a normal human response to being involved in rumors. But let's take a step to look at the actionable things we can do when faced in this situation. This is a combination of the previous mistakes that I've made, and I've sat down to develop an algorithm to help others and also to help myself, because there are some times when people are just bored, and sometimes people are threatened by you, sometimes people are intimidated by you, sometimes your light ruffles feathers in others, and in order to take you down, they may spread unfavorable rumors about you. And if you're anything like myself, you want to make sure the record is set straight and to clear it up, and you end up fighting a battle that you didn't even ask to be in the first place. I have given myself 3 steps to take. And the first question I want you to ask yourself is, do these people who are spreading these rumors have any real power over you? Determine whether their influence is significant in your life. And for us who struggle with, feelings of anxiety, which is normal, just feeling anxious, like, what are they saying about me? Where is it spreading to? And in the face of anxiety, it doesn't give us a time to really think. We are just seeing doom and gloom. Oh my gosh, if they say this, it's gonna get there. People are gonna look at me this way. They're gonna stop talking to me. And your mind is just bombarded with a gazillion thoughts. But when we stop and look through this algorithm to determine, do these rumors have any significant influence in your life, whether it's personal, professional, or otherwise? Are they in a position to genuinely affect your life or career? The second question is, can they cause you to lose your job or educational opportunities? Evaluate if the rumors could impact your professional or educational standing. Are they in a position to harm your job prospects or your academic progress? And the third question is, do these rumors have the potential to cause you significant distress, loss of income, or deep reputational damage? Reflect on the possible extent of the damage. Are these rumors capable of causing long-term harm or distress? If the answer to all of these questions is no, or mostly no, then the most effective approach in my experience is to stand firm in your truth. Stay confident in who you are and resist the urge to over-explain or justify yourself. And coming from me, you may find yourself wanting to go to each person that you heard has heard the rumor and try to set the record straight and show them proof and screenshots and text messages and to justify yourself. But your truth is your best defense, particularly if you're in a situation where you realize that that person at the helm of these rumors feed off of attention, and attention is their supply, whether negative or positive. It gives them an ego boost. You want to be indifferent and you want to move on with your life and not pay a slither of dust to them. 2, you want to avoid over engagement. By providing more context and explanation, it often fuels the fire rather than extinguishing it. And coming from me, I am talking directly from personal experience. People have a lot going on in their lives. The rumor of yesterday will fizzle out in no time, and before you know it, there's a new gossip and there's a new topic, and people are often thinking about you less than you think. Sometimes we can be consumed with our own selves, and I'm talking about myself actually, that we think that a person may be thinking about the same situation the same time as us. So think about how we have different facets to our day. Think about the other people also having different facets to their day, and they may have quite likely forgotten until you maybe have talked about it again. So it's better to maintain your dignity and avoid becoming sucked up in a circus that the person who started these rumors or is at the butt of the responsibility for these things happening. It's better to move forward than to be stuck in their circus show. And if possible, distance yourself from the community or the individuals involved. This helps to reduce the impact of the rumors and protects your mental and emotional well-being. If the rumors are being started by people that you never have to see again in your life, then you can think of it as, once you leave this era, you never have to interact with these people again. Their faces will fade out. You won't remember how they look 5 years down the line, and they won't remember you, the situation, or how you look 5 years down the line. By distancing yourself, you won't also have to hear the Chinese telephone of lies and distortions that have been spread. Because when information is disseminated to people, just like playing the game Chinese telephone, the information changes with each source that it passes through. Now, if the answer to these questions is yes, if they have real power over you, if they have the probability to cause you significant distress, loss of your job, your income, your educational opportunities, your societal standing, then understand that you have rights. Know your legal rights. Research and understand your legal rights in your jurisdiction. This might include options like sending a cease and desist letter, requesting a public apology, or demanding a retraction of false statements. Secondly, you want to document everything. Keep thorough records of any defamatory statements or evidence of the smear campaign. Screenshots, emails, and any relevant information can be crucial if legal action becomes necessary. 3, you may want to consider legal action if the situation warrants this. You might need to explore civil litigation or other legal remedies. Consult with a legal professional to understand your options and the best course of action. 4. Protect your reputation. Instead of engaging in what might appear as petty drama, focus on maintaining your integrity. Focus on going out for walks, going to the beach, doing something that advances your life. And pretty soon, if people are intuitive enough, they might realize that the rumor starter is really the mischievous one. There you are, exercising, going on walks, healing, and this person is still dead set on trying to ruin your reputation and speaking of you in a negative light. Legal measures and careful documentation can help you address the issue without further escalating the situation. Regardless of what your situation may be, remember to take care of yourself. I know smear campaigns and gossip can be incredibly stressful, but focusing on your well-being and maintaining your integrity is key. This episode is short and spicy because I really wanted to get to the point that people don't have that much power over you, and gossip and rumors are a reflection of the persons who are engaged in it character more than it says about you. In these situations, it's not just about managing the fallout. It's also crucial to assess the character of those involved. Are they spreading the gossip for drama, or are they genuinely concerned about your well-being? You can evaluate this. Are they treating it as a source of entertainment? They're laughing about it? If so, their actions may be more about perpetuating sensationalism than genuinely addressing the issue. Have they reached out to support you? Did they ask if you were okay? Did they offer support or suggest ways to resolve or diminish the rumors? Genuine concern often involves direct, supportive actions. Evaluate if any of these individuals have made efforts to correct the misinformation or mitigate the damage. Someone who genuinely cares will often work to dispel false information rather than allowing it to fester. Pay attention to whether or not the people involved have disseminated, further damaging information about you. Spreading more details can be a sign of malicious intent rather than constructive help. It's also important to recognize that you have a right to share your side of the story, especially if someone's mistreatment is affecting you. Remember, if they did not want to have you tell your story, they wouldn't have harmed you in the first place. You have every right to tell your story and seek support. Silence can sometimes feel like a strategy to avoid further conflict. You may feel like you're keeping the peace, but it can also enable the perpetrator of harm. So sharing your experience can be a way to reclaim your narrative and seek justice. Beware of steps aimed at silencing you. Be cautious of any steps that seem to be aimed at silencing you or discouraging you from speaking out. Such measures can sometimes be used to protect the perpetrator or protect the image of the community that the perpetrator is involved and cause you to suppress your truth. Recognize that these tactics are meant to undermine your voice and ensure that you are silenced unjustly. Surround yourself with people who genuinely care about you. Avoid those who seem to be contributing to the problem or helping the perpetrator to cover the actions. Engage in actions that protect your well-being and reputation, such as standing above all the rumor and gossip, such as doing something like this. Helping others, maybe making a YouTube channel, sharing the experience you had from that situation to help someone else. Seek professional advice, legal counsel, or directly addressing the matter with the involved parties if it's safe and appropriate to do so. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Solitude with Soleil. I hope these insights help you navigate the complexities of dealing with gossip and smear campaigns. If you found this episode helpful, Please like, share, and subscribe. And always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences on this topic. Drop a comment below or connect with me on social media, sharing the steps that you took in a situation like this or what you would do moving forward. Until next time, stay grounded, stay true to yourself, and remember, your integrity is your strongest asset. Bye.